So
And you have a million videos that have gone viral, which is insane. And we're going to talk about those videos. But your mission is to do what for women mostly?
that's a great question, Sarah. The thing that makes my heart sore and my nipples hard is when someone DMs me and
Do you
goes
wear nipple covers?
all the time because I can't wear bras.
Yeah,
We'll get
see,
to that
it's
in a
funny
second.
because Caroline and I talked about nipple covers in a few episodes ago. They are like key to your life. And if you're listening to this, you need to invest in nipple covers. It doesn't matter if they're like the paper stick on ones or they're the reusable silicone ones, they're like a necessary item.
100%. So let's stay on
Wait,
that
let's
for
go back to your mission and then we're going
okay,
to
but
go
then
back to
we got to
nipples.
come back to nipple covers because that's
Yeah.
really important. So, like I said, getting my nipples hard is when someone DMs me and goes, "Oh my God, I'm not alone. Thank you so much for saying that. I thought I was the only one that felt that way." That is the entire essence of what we're doing on the new staffers. Like, no, you're not alone. Yes, these are normal feelings.
Yeah.
Yes, your kids can be shit shows, and you can still be a great parent and a great
And
wife.
you can
And that,
still love them.
oh, 100%, they're little assholes and you love them. And I think that we did grow up in this very, you know, we grew up on the reading the back of cereal boxes and sitcoms where moms were great and raising kids were great. And that's not the reality. It's hard.
I know.
We're,
Believe me, I curse at my kids, but like they know I mean it. I'm like, God, Marin, you're being really like bitchy. What's going on with you? And I know some friends wouldn't do that, but it's sort of
mm,
part of my. I know you're making a face like you're fucking guilty of it too.
no. Oh yeah. No, I told my son to fuck off the other day.
Yeah, I mean it's
Because,
kind of a thing in this house. I mean, it's sometimes the only way I can get their attention. I'm like, Jake, you're being a total fucking asshole right now. I'm asking you to do something that's for your benefit, not mine, yours. It's like when you're yelling, I'm not in charge of your shin guards. Well, I'm not in charge of a lot of shit in this house. You are, if you want it.
well, you have boy girl too, right?
Yeah, I love your silent laughs that no one else can hear, but I can see. That's funny.
Oh, okay. I'll try to vocalize.
Yeah, I'm like, she's going silent, but it's really a laugh. Okay, yes, go ahead.
Nothing. She's giving you her Mr. Ed face.
Yes. Great teeth, Whitney.
Thank you. Yeah, I had postpartum depression, and instead of cutting myself, I decided to get braces so I could
Oh,
feel some sort of pain every day of my life. It was stupid. It was 5,000. I had perfect teeth before. I had one little tiny, so I was in braces for 2 years. Anyways, that's a
wait,
different
you
story.
were in braces with postpartum depression
Yeah, it was my one way of like dealing with it. I decided to fix my teeth.
and
I
you
didn't
were
leave my
wearing
husband.
grandma underwear? Like, did your husband get near you for like 5 years?
I told you I'm a really good lay if I drink a bottle of wine. I think he just put a bag over my head and was like, "Well, we'll keep going." Yeah, my husband
Yeah.
is to be sainted. He is a saint.
Wow. That's impressive.
Saint.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to send me a picture of you with braces on.
I don't know if I allowed photography at that
That's
time.
so scary. How
It was
old were
bad.
you?
38.
And was this like with Invisalign or without?
No, these were the hardcore metal
Uh,
bracers.
did you have headgear or neck gear?
I could not.
I just can't. I just remember having that fucking thing wrapped around my neck and those metal spokes that like had plaque building on them in the back corners that you shoved in your braces. Like, and then I like think that my kids like didn't have to go through such extraordinary measures as I did.
They got Invisalign and they got, they could take it out while they ate, didn't have like cream of spinach just stuck in there like a
I mean,
prayer.
kids these days are like bleaching their teeth at 15. It's like totally like a whole different scenario. So you have women DMing you going, "Thank God you're here. Thank God you're making me feel normal. I'm not a bad wife if I don't have sex with my husband every day. I'm not a bad mom if I'm not a Pinterest perfect person." The whole thing. You have an amazing story about how you started with these lunch bags.
Oh yeah, those.
You gotta tell everyone about the lunch bags because they're
Okay.
classic.
I totally missed an opportunity back to school. I probably should have relaunched those, but
You should have.
so I should. Yeah, it's not too late. I'll maybe do this week. But my son kept forgetting his lunch. And the way that our school was structured, if someone forgot their lunch, there is this shelf kind of by the vice president's thing outside where you leave the lunch bag and people were writing their names. But I started getting really pissed because he was forgetting his lunch on a daily basis. So I started writing passive aggressive notes on it with like, shut up, this isn't Chipotle. I'm sorry. No, Fortnite is not a career choice. No, I don't know why your locker smells.
You need a haircut. Let's talk about your fingernails.
Yeah, you see, and my friend was like, those are so funny. You should start selling them. And I said, who in God's name is gonna buy a brown paper bag with my writing on it? She's like, I
Oh,
think you should. So we put them up on Instagram and we sold out in the first week. And I still get orders from them. They're just fun.
oh,
They ended up on a talk show too, one of the
oh
real
my
daily
God, it's
covers
so
them. So
funny. And it made me think about my one-line text to my kids. Cause like
which are
I'll see my son, he's walking out the door, and then I send him like that one-liner, like, let's talk about your hair later. Things like that. But I find that my kids were like ignoring my text or they pretend that they don't see it. Then my son blocked me on Snapchat because he was like, if you see photos that I post, then you like ask me questions like, who was that girl? Who were you with? Who was there? So I don't want you to see my shit. So then I made my kids put red receipts on.
what's oh, okay.
Yeah. So now I know that they saw the text that says, let's talk about your hair. You need to get a haircut before school starts. Because before they were claiming, oh, I didn't see it. Oh, I was busy. But now I see, okay, you fucking read that. Don't pretend you didn't.
Right. And we still need to talk about your hair.